Good morning, boys and girls. How are you today? Welcome to our English lesson today. Today, I don't want to go to mathematics or science, but I want us to remember our English. Last time, we learned about classes of adjectives. Classes of adjectives. And today, we want to start from where we left and go a little bit ahead. So I've prepared. Adjective is a part of speech. Adjectives are part of speech. But I want us to look, I have tried to group the parts of speech depending on how they are used. Like the parts of speech that are closely related to a noun, they are the pronouns, adjectives, and preposition. If you can remember very well, that a noun is a name. Any name is a noun. Okay? Other books describe it as a naming word. Generally, it's a name of a place, a person, a thing, an animal, a place, a building, a country, a lake, a mountain, a river. All those names are called nouns. It's also a name of a situation, name of a feeling, right? So after nouns, we have pronouns. The word pro meaning they take up the place of a noun in a sentence to avoid repetition of the noun itself. Pronouns take places of nouns. Pronoun. So it carries the equal weight of a noun. So in the absence of the noun, we have its pronoun. Then to describe the nouns, the pronouns, and the other adjectives is an adjective. An adjective is there to tell us more about nouns. Further description of the place where the noun is, we have a preposition. A preposition. Where is a noun? Is it on? Is it under? Is it above? Is it below? Is it beside? Those are prepositions. What are they showing? The positions of nouns. And that is why I have grouped them together, boys and girls, so that you can be able to know how to use them. When they are grouped together, then according to their uses, then you will understand them better. And so last time we talked about classes of adjectives. Remember, an adjective is also closely related to a noun. And we talked about positive adjectives. Positive adjectives. We also talked about comparative. Comparative adjectives. And we also talked about superlative adjectives. Superlative adjectives. Positive is about one thing. One thing. You don't have a competitor. You are alone. The noun is alone. No competitor. Comparative is about two nouns. Two nouns. Superlative is about more than two. That beginning from 3 and more nouns. These are the classes of adjectives, boys and girls. I hope we can remember this. Now, today, I want us to look at something new. Not very new, you were introduced to this in class 5. The order of adjectives. The order of adjectives. Let's begin again by describing what an adjective is. Boys and girls, an adjective is a word that describes a noun, a pronoun, or another adjective. I repeat, an adjective is a word that describes a noun, a pronoun, or another adjective. Do we understand that? I know in class 5 or 4 you were taught that an adjective is a word that comes before a noun. An adjective is a word that comes before a noun. Now, in a sentence, we may want to use more than one adjective. When we're using more than one adjective in a sentence, we cannot just place them anyhow. We must arrange them in the right order so that the sentence is logic. And so I have crafted a mnemonic to remember. A mnemonic is a formula to be able to know how we arrange the adjectives in the right order. So a mnemonic is a formula. So formulae are not only in mathematics. Formulae are also in other subjects. Nosus comp. Read the word going. Nosus. N stands for number. An example of adjectives of number are some, 3, or any number like 4, 5, 100, 1,000, a million. So 3 stand for numbers. An means one. The, a particular one, or many. Are we together? Then O stands for opinion. And all opinions are relative depending on the person that is talking. So here we got beautiful, nice, difficult. Can add others, easy. Okay. S stands for size. Size of the noun. Remember, all these adjectives are describing noun size. Is it a big? Is it small? Is it large? What is its size? Okay. Then you've got age. Age, how old or young? Is it new or ancient? Whatever it is. Is it modern? That's the thing now. Now, got shape. Shape here, talking about all manner of shapes. Round, square, oval, rectangular, or triangular. You know, those shapes. Yes? Any shape there. Then you've got color. The color of the noun being talked about. Red, green, blue, white, orange. Those, all the colors you know about fall under this adjective about color. Then we've got O for origin, origin. Now, where is it coming from? What is the source of the noun you're talking about? If it is a jacket, what is the source? Where did it come from? It is made in which country or in which place? Like we have the Makueni grass. Look at that. Makueni grass, because the grass originally came from Makueni. Yes, we've got Kenyan flag, because the flag originates from Kenya. American, Ugandan, African, Asian, those origin. Then you've got material. What is the noun made of? What is the noun made of? That material that makes that noun, right? So it could be metallic or woolen or plastic, it could be wooden, whichever material that it's made up of, that comes under material. Then you've got purpose, the use. What is the use of that noun? And the gerund, yes, is it used for dancing? Is it comic? Is it used to make people laugh? It's comic. The story is comic. The comic story. A comic story. Is it dairy? Is it a dairy cattle or a dairy goat? Or is it dancing shoes? Dancing purpose. And then, of course, after all the adjective, the order, you will find the noun here, closing the noun is closing the order, the list, the noun. That means an adjective must be placed before the noun. And so you arrange, if you have as many adjectives as this list says, you arrange them in the right order, and then you can introduce the noun thereafter. I hope you have understood that order. Now, these examples are not the only adjectives in the world. Language is vast. There are so many adjectives. And I hope you will explore and group or classify them under this order. Yes? So look for adjectives and place them where they deserve to be, so that you can have a big list of adjectives placed correctly according to this formula. Let's look at examples and sentences. For example, here we've got some beautiful new dress. Now, dress here is the noun being described in that sentence. Dress is the noun being described. It is described with 2 or 3 adjectives. Let's look at where some is. We said some is number. We said some is number. So this is number. Beautiful is opinion. Boys and girls, it's opinion. New is age. New is age. And so there is no way we can start with age, then followed by new, and then opinion. No, that will be interfering with the order of adjective. It's not the right order. But the way it is arranged is the right order. Number, opinion, age. Then noun. We have used 3. Remember, you don't have to use so many adjectives describing one noun. You could use up to 3 or 4. 4 is the most number you can use. Don't use as many as there are adjectives. No. The sentence will lose its meaning. Number 2, we've got ancient green American bug. Here, bug is the noun. Bug is the noun. Now let's locate ancient in this. Ancient is age. Now age comes here. Green is color. Then American. American, where is American? Origin. Origin. Look at that. That means this bag is old and its color is green and it was made in America. Age, color, origin. Correct. Now let's look at the next example. Yellow leather dancing shoes. Shoes here is the noun being described here by these three adjectives. Let's look at where they are found on the order. Yellow is color. So this is color. Now color begins. Leather, material, material. And dancing is the purpose. You can see that arranged in the right order. Yellow, leather, dancing, shoes. Boys and girls, did we understand that? Let's look at an elaborate sentence here and get the right order of adjectives given here. Now look at that question. That question reads, when we saw the dash house, we knew we had arrived. We knew we had arrived. Now, the adjectives are blue, huge, stone. Now, let's find in our order of adjectives. Blue. Where is blue? Blue is color. Blue is color. Huge, size. Stone, material. Now, how is color, size, and material arranged in our order of adjectives? Let's come. Which one comes first? Size. Size comes first. And so we will write here huge. The huge. We write there huge. Then between color and material, which comes first? Color. Blue. Then of course, stone. So the sentence would probably read, when we saw the huge blue stone house, we knew we had arrived. Does it make sense? Exactly. That's a good example. Now I will do also number 2. Number 2 says, they were playing dash song. They were playing dash song. And the adjectives here are 2. There is luo and there is uninteresting. Now let's look at this. Luo means origin. That's origin. Then interesting, that is opinion. Opinion. So they are OO. So let's look at which one comes first in our order of adjective. Of course, it's opinion. And so we would say uninteresting. Uninteresting. Then luo. Luo song. An interesting luo song. Boys and girls, does it make sense? Of course it does. And so I would like you to answer these questions for me on your own. That must be the dash doctor. Again, we have 2 adjectives. Locate them in the order of adjectives and rearrange them appropriately and fill in the blank space. Question 4. They were served dash soup. I know some of you have begun to salivate, but it is not here. This is just a word. There is delicious, pumpkin, hot. Again, rearrange them according to the order of adjectives and then fill in this blank space here. Then my neighbor has a dash watch. Golden, beautiful, strapless. Again, rearrange them according to the order of adjective and fill the right order in this blank space. Boys and girls, that is our lesson today. That's our lesson today about the order of adjectives. In our next lesson, we have not finished talking about adjective. In our next lesson, we'll learn about compound adjectives. I hope you will enjoy. I can't wait for that time. Bye.